One of the immense nice living back here in the lodge is that on a beautiful morning like this, sun coming up over the trees, today, tomorrow is solstice. From here, it comes up. There's no obvious, not all these trees have names. There's too many trees. Right off the deck here, kind of straight right off the deck. Yeah. And there's a tree that's next to something I can't see. It's next to other trees. Nothing has a name down there. It's down past the pretty garden. And it's foggy out, so I didn't fuck up because what I need to do is be at the view and take a picture of where exactly where the sun comes up on the winter solstice. Now, I kind of know where it is, but today, unfortunately, it's cloudy out there, and I did miss it. I actually slept with the help of a sleeping pill and a bottle of brandy. And but it was really nice. Like I feel extremely relaxed, and I'm really thrilled with being at the lodge where I can see a lot of the plants that in gardens that have been worked on for so many years, and many of them are slow to do what they do. I finally have real lemons growing right over there, and there's like fuck tons and tons of them, and all those seeds are going to get planted whether they breed true or not. Some of them will. One nice thing is it's not the rainy season, not gonna rot on the vine. The tree itself has lost most of its leaves, and this is late December. That's just weird that it fruits now. I bet it needs like some big black rocks over it, like around it, that would hold in heat. I feel like this garden right here, because there's all this rock work in here, right? This is all rock work and stuff. And then we put a lot of plants all over it. And then down there, there's extra water that flows off of this thing. And then has this, yeah, it's just a really special, cool garden. And there's other ones here. And it's just, I guess, nice to stand here as the sun comes up. And I wish I had coffee. I guess I could fix that. Um, and to look out at things that have taken a long time to develop. I mean, I have a whole bamboo grove over there, and it's kind of a cool grove. Like, I definitely want to keep it under control. This is the only place it's spread. It's right over there. It's golden bamboo. So I got a lot of shit to keep my eye on, and it's nice to be where I'm supposed to be to keep my eye on it. There is a lot of stuff to figure out, and apparently I'm the dude who's supposed to do it. So, little terrariums. They're fairly haphazard. That is okay. I would like to improve them. This one down here is fucking amazing. Ah. All right, so one problem is that now that I'm in the lodge, it's really comfortable. Like, I could be inside right now, so I should be making coffee. This stove over here is screwed up because the whole tube is rotted out. That's dumb. This is a really nice terrarium. I've had this for a very long time and it's not been broken, which is thrilling. And is absolutely chock full of really exciting, tiny succulent experiments. Things growing from a single, things growing from seed, baby plants that we can't make any other way than that. And that's a completely sealed terrarium in a fair amount of sun, really, which is weird that they wouldn't just bake everything inside of it. It sounds like a solar oven to me. This one here is busted. This is one of the hazards of this place, is that a lot of things do break. And really, things like this shouldn't actually be in this area. It's a high traffic area potentially. But it's, you know, valuable for this. I almost wonder if I should make a terrarium row here with like two terrariums on a big rack. I don't know. This whole space all around here in the lodge area can all be improved. Should all be improved. But Daddy is back. Yeah, finally. It's so nice inside right now. Oh fuck! I left the door open. It's questionable. Actually, it's fine. I mean, I want to air it out, and I've been just doing alternating everything. You know, alternating everything. That's my current plan. I've made it cold for 2 nights since I've been here. I've made it way too hot. I've been burning the shit out of that chimney fireplace. Chimenea in Spanish. Oh, oh my God, the sun is so nice. One thing is like up there in the view, the cold was harsher in some ways. Although this is, I don't think is a very cold morning really. But it feels fine if you know you're about to go back into somewhere that's warm. If you have access to a warm location that you can just zip away to and be all comfy real quick, the cold is not as biting. Yeah, being this close to the plant reproduction area is exciting. Even just the feeling of that place excites me because I don't know how long it's going to be. But like, for example, I got some figs from Vivero, and now they're growing. And although they grow fast on a big scale, it still takes time. And the way I grow things here, I mean, they're going to get babied. We babied those a lot. We've been reproducing them. But my goal is to try and within a certain number of years have everyone in the whole municipio have those figs. Tell them what they are. I think 4 species. I don't know how many survived. It's hard to live here as a plant. We've got stuff we plant out in the forest, and then we hope a tusa doesn't eat it. Uh, you know, it's a rough life gardening in the middle of a forest with a lot of wildlife, and but that's the thing I want to do. That's exactly the thing I wish to do, and figure out how to have those two things coincide. Um, I certainly don't worry about if animals eat some of my crops. I don't like it if they eat them all. But, you know, every plant is an adventure, and I suppose every animal is as well. There's, I believe, more wildlife here than there was before, so a significant amount more. And I say that as a person who wildlife sometimes bothers. Most of the wildlife is sneaky, so you won't see it. Most of it's nocturnal, which is why I need to have trail cameras. And actually, I have to have people who like to use trail cameras because I don't feel like checking a trail camera every day. I think there's some that will send you the images. I don't have good enough signal around here, probably, phone or internet, in the places where I'd want to record wild animals. Like I'd want to do it in the Bronca, obviously. And I'd want to create a place with water in the Bronca, obviously. And I want to put a trail camera there that would record wildlife there in a kind of out of the way place. Probably, I don't know. Well, it could be tried in a variety of spots, and really, I want pools everywhere. So we have to decide on exactly where, but we should make spots for that everywhere. Little pools, little ponds that we can fill with from a tube from above in the Barranca. And I also like to somehow get the dogs out of the Barranca, but they're never in it really. They're not. These dogs are not adventurous. They're a really mellow pack. Actually, they're, I think, my favorite pack I've ever had, which is saying something. But usually there's always been some kind of tensions, you know. underlying threats of violence all the time. That's not unusual. If you get 5 dogs, some of them won't like each other as much as other ones, and dominance hierarchies do exist, but it's not always totally clear. Like you can try and measure it, like who eats first or who defers to who, but then there's other kinds of situations, and somebody else might be more dominant in that one. So I don't think it's as clear a ladder as might. I don't know. I guess you'd have to measure it, but in the current pack, uh, nobody's doing a lot of dominance assertion. The only time I see any sign of aggression, which is actually self-defense, is when the puppy is lunging and jumping it at Mayhem's face, and Mayhem is like not into it at all. And eventually, Mayhem will kind of growl, snap. Uh, I think she's hit the puppy with her paw. I do not believe she's made any motion to bite the puppy in any way. And so I see no problem. I think the puppy should learn not to do that because a dog is very fucking clearly telling you, do not bother me. And if you don't listen to that, you're going to get your ass somehow kicked. And I hope that doesn't happen because ass kickings tend not to stop. You get these old aggressions, but the little puppy is so good natured and uh, so, what is she? Fawn. Well, not right now because actually she's gotten smarter. Like, I'm out here, right? And it's all warm inside. Why am I out here? Oh, because it's also dark inside. And I like the morning light. This is the solstice, right? All right, I got to figure out a way to show where that sun is coming up at. It actually comes up in a pretty good spot because there's really only one tree blocking it. And, a lot of the sun filters through that. That's okay. This makes this a really nice kind of dappled sun location on the sunrise of the day of, or almost the day of the solstice. This is 21st? 21st, yeah. So 21st or 22nd. So today or tomorrow. I don't know. I guess it varies slightly, but I did bring these weights out here. These are 5-pound weights. I do not know the brand on them. Well, I actually kind of like that they didn't put the brand on there. I don't like getting branded at, but they're actually a nice size and they have a little rubber coating on them of some kind, so they feel pleasant. They're not a harsh material. I think they're only 5 pounds, but I figure if I do things that require full range of motion, in addition to I started yesterday and the day before and the day before, started moving more shit around, and that's been going interesting. Even moving firewood has been literally a chore, and I guess that's an example of a common chore. Uh, I think I'm done for the moment with fire. Uh, I think I have a lot of ashes in the fireplace because I've been burning my ass off. Well, not my ass. I've been burning the fireplace off. English doesn't make any sense. My ass continues to be intact, and there was fires. And it was really pleasant, actually. And I don't know what's next, but I think I want to try and empty out the fireplace. I need to have a shovel to do that. And I have a shovel. Fuck, that's cool. That's right, I forgot I have a shovel. Where's my metal tin? Fuck, I bet it went somewhere. Oh, this is so nice to be outside this early. I do think a cup of coffee would be in order. Uh, the bees are very quiet, but inside I can hear them buzzing inside their hive. Oh, this is so nice over here. Let's go over here. Oh, fuck. The problem is it's kind of an obstacle course around here. I think last night I was stumbling around the darkness trying to move firewood and whine about shit. We have just formally started on trying to recapture the Alicante area, and it is just full of plants. And we're doing it very carefully. We can't really fuck it up, actually, because what we're doing is we're removing the most successful invasive plants that are going to make it impossible to use for anything else. There's not a ton of those. We are removing the white oaks, all of them. That's just a decision. It's a design decision. It's no big deal. The black oaks we're leaving, and we're going to top them. We're going to top them all just like we've done it by the view to control how big they get. Those are now sculptural oaks. They have to look really cool, be useful, provide nice shade, and the coolest ones get to live as they're slowly replaced with fruit trees and nut trees and little gardens of all kinds, you know. And it's going to take, this is going to be done by hand. I'm totally open to any other options. A tiny little bulldozer, you know, tiny little bulldozer would be pretty cool. I thought I saw one that you ride almost like a tiny bike or something, or like a tiny lawnmower. It was so small. And that would be interesting. I don't know. But the space itself is absolutely fantastic. Right now I'm on the black deck. That's what it's called. It's a big black deck. Right here. And what needs to happen here is that there needs to be lines of firewood here, because this is a really great place for a fire, outside and inside. And you can have both those, and that actually allows for a fire that's really two fires so close together. And, you know, I would do that with a group of, well, first of all, I think the inside should be controlled by the lodge host, and that normally it is closed. And that's only been a problem with a few people a few times, but um, I guess the use of space is a difficult thing, and the problem is that everything grows over so much. This area has been cleared out right here, this point right here, and I've done that multiple times now because things grow. They grow big. In this case, a capulin grew up really big and filled this space, and I already cut down the first tree that was here for reasons of protecting the roof, and then I cut down the next tree that was here because it grew. I don't even remember what kind of tree that was. It grew too big, and I wanted to try and connect these two buildings with internet, right? And then after that, I still hadn't gotten the buildings connected for years and years and years. And so I cut down the capulin, the black cherry that grew up here. Those grow all over the place. Boy, I tell you, it sure did like this spot, though. But yeah, they also like it everywhere. But it does tell me this, that at least in this case, the black cherry really like this rock work. The difference in this space is all this rock work, that this stuff heats up in the morning and actually gets a lot of shade in the evening. And we're going to check out, you know, where does the sun go down exactly today over there. I think I did that yesterday. I forget when I checked. Maybe I should go somewhere else and check it. Maybe I can check them both. I did have the idea of going somewhere and then getting back with flashlights. My flashlights are extremely unreliable right now. I can barely keep them running in my own house. In other words, I'm under-enlightened. I'm under-enlightened, and I don't want to be stumbling around in the dark. That's just how shit is here, and that's one reason I should have more lights to sell people, lights to rent people, more lighted locations. Uh, I would even like to have a particular road through the Bosque be lit at night. That's the wrong way to think about it, but actually it has some validity. Like having a through route where if you were in one place, you could get to a place you wanted to go. And I have a recommendation for what that would be. It's actually the driving route I use right now. It is view slightly uphill, hooking all the way over past Extasis. There's only one road like that. Coming down towards Boog, cutting directly south past a big oak, going past a flat spot, taking a left, going past Totem. That's very roundabout. That's very out there. I don't know about that. Because that's not really what, I mean, that's a very long way. I think, I don't agree. I think a lit way, fix, this is the answer. Fix the fucking road. The road has big rocks in it because shitty gravel was delivered. It is not in a perfect line. It is already wide. It is currently a hazard. And so cementing that road, widening it first with the bulldozer, right? Widening it first, leveling it, having spots that pour water into, like sculpt the edge of it, and then grade it such that water that wants to go down it flows over into making this area in here, this lower area, wetter. It becomes a part of rain capture as well as a road. And then we've handled the water. There won't be too much water because at every point along the road, it gets dumped off into a garden. I like that. Uh, where those kind of flatter spots that tilt a little bit to the downslope side are, it depends. And we'd have to be very skilled. I worked with a bulldozer driver and learned a lot. And now I know more of what I want. So for the many years now, I waited 9 years before I did the roads, right? I've been here 17 now. And so that would be 8 years now. So I reflect upon it after 8 years, the roads that I put in. And actually, that road over there was put in not by me. Someone else decided how to do that. And I'm glad they did. It's actually, I like that road. And if I was going to decide where to put it, I would have put it mostly right there with some caveats. So it's an amazing thing to look at and try to envision the future. And right now it produces negligible food. You can actually eat the berries of the madrone tree and don't just eat them, okay? Read about it first. I don't know how you eat them. I don't know if you need to cook them or I know, one of the names for the arbutus family uh, is strawberry tree, or at least some species of it. I don't know what, but uh, anyway, this is just awesome out here. I'm loving this space right here. There's not a lot of light in here. It is true. It's all dappled light, but that's not necessarily bad. Especially like this is a great area for activity, like a yoga or something. It can be swept. We just swept it. And guess what? Now it's full of leaves again. Why is that? Because there's plants everywhere. It is a cool spot though. And there's really nothing, we've cleared this out just recently. And there's a bunch more work to be done, actually. There's a round stairway here. I want to clear a trail from this stairway down that way, down slope, until it hits something. It'll hit a trail that's down there, I believe. And I want to do the same thing over here. Where from the place that the trail comes down from Alicante, okay, I want to put a trail through there. It will probably go right through the swings, is my guess. And that's perfect, because right now you can't get to the swings because everything's grown over. We did cut it a little bit down there. Also, there's shit stuff like growing under the swings. What kind of kid wants to go ride some sticks up their ass? Probably some of them. But I am really random, I tell you. It's funny. Anyway, but the priority, well, it's all priority, but I'm looking so much forward to Alicante. And it is high enough. Well, we're going to raise that. I want to have one of the first oasi, down here. Because I had this idea of all the time during the dry season, like now, there would be bird baths that filled up, and they filled up really easily, and we could calculate how much water we think it'll take to fill up what kind of container for how long. And it doesn't have to be a lot of water. We want to have multiple bird baths off one cistern, and we can fill that cistern then either by hose or siphon, but like stick it in here pretty close, and then build over it. In fact, it's nice to be able to, if you get a good angle on the birds, right? So for like photography, I don't know. The design of this particular area is so unknown to me. That's why I want to punch these trails through. I used to be able to see stuff down there. There's actually a thing over there I need to recover. It's a old septic tank type thing that was hooked up to this house. It had a flush toilet. I got rid of that toilet. But I actually do want to put in a pea garden. Branches want to squish my face. Fucking branches. All right. This is looking great. Well, the bees have not come out yet. It's still pretty chilly out here. I think I'll go make some coffee, maybe. That sounds like a good idea. Looks like I have a to-do list here I've been making. Hi, honey. You go outside or come in? What are you doing? Yeah, get outside. Go poo. All right. Coals of the fire are still warm. Where is everything? I don't have everything. God damn, I got tons of crap, but I don't have everything. I think it's in the building I was in before. That's okay. I'll just make a coffee in this thing. It's a smaller pot. I'll just make it stronger. Yeah, baby. look, a mandarin orange that has gotten kind of old. And this one's probably rotting inside. These cases are for Seed Recovery Team. I do not wish to eat these. There we go. Maybe if I make a stronger coffee, it's something I can drink and then go. You know, I don't like sitting around sipping coffee, and I've never carried thermoses around. I often thought I would, but I just don't do it. It does not happen. My only problem now is I have to remember that I am in fact making coffee. Oh, this coffee bag's almost out. Damn. I do have another little bag like this somewhere. I don't know where. People steal shit from the kitchen and they move it to other places. Therefore, people are destructive and bad. In this case, it's me. I'm guilty. I was burning shit most all yesterday. It was really very fun. And I'm kind of settling in here, and one great benefit of burning a bunch of shit is that it's really fun. Throw a couple handfuls of sawdust onto burning coals. It will smolder. I do wonder if it would catch fire. I'm going to use this fan and add a little bit of heat. No, air. See how some parts are kind of burning down there? That did not make it burst into flame yet. Maybe it won't. I brought this sawdust over here, I think it was last night, to try a little experiment. And that experiment was to, hasn't happened yet, but it was to cover up coals on a dying fire. Problem is that the fire was still going when I went to bed. And I actually put more wood on it just so it would burn longer. And so I couldn't do that experiment because it conflicted with doing what I wanted to do. I forgot to put the cap on this. I need to tell this person that I bought a torta from that I don't need a napkin. I really would wish they'd not give me a napkin. It seems like a waste of paper. Since I don't use their napkins, I use what I got, and I just don't need it. So, tough call. Need a regular garbage can in here. I have one. Well, I mean, that little tiny garbage basket bullshit thing. All right, what the fuck's in here? This is a box of shit I brought down from the View. Here's a wine opener corkscrew. I think I should sell these in the store. I should have a in some restaurant somewhere for people who are clients and buying something. Oh, it'd be good to turn the. Oh, I was looking for a lighter. Right, duh. The problem is I get distracted. Like, oh, here's my machete file. I need that. My machete's still in the van. I gotta sharpen up my machete real sharp and start getting to work around here. It's really exciting to to work on a place like this. Let's check on that sawdust, shall we? I wonder what different thicknesses of sawdust on a fire would do. Like if you could almost put the fire out with sawdust and it would just smolder inside of it. And, too much would put it all out. Too thin would burn away. And the right amount would take a long time to burn away. Hi, little puppy. Oh, it's all nice out. Are you in the outside world? Yeah. Should we let in the cold air? Will you stop jumping on me? I'm going to start kicking you if you jump on me. I'm going to do it. No. Oh, that works. I don't have to be that strong. No. Good. That was good. She almost jumped up on me and then didn't. That's very good. You're a good puppy. Don't even think about getting on the chair. Don't think about it. Hi. Okay. Cutie baby. I'm going to have coffee. What do you want? Should I give you your last can of tuna fish? Oh, that's so cute. She learned how to jump up on her bed right by the fireplace. That is so awesome. Good girl. It's like we're trying to work together because I know more big picture shit than she does because her picture of the world is pretty goddamn small. She's what do you figure out? 8 months old? I think. She doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Why am I still not finding a lighter? Everywhere should have one. God, I know I gave one away the other day. I mean, I think, here it is, right here. Oh, here's my coffee cup. There's old coffee grounds in it. That's all right. I'll still use it. I don't give a shit. All right, so turn on the stove. That part is critical. I actually am not sure that this is actually the right time for coffee. I don't think it is. I think it's a wrong time for coffee. I read some stuff about optimal times, and I really want to optimize the best times for things. And I think I really have to make an annual calendar that adjusts based on when the sun comes up. That's what it's based on. And so for every month, there's a time that things occur. And that can be all on a calendar. It can be online on people's phones and stuff. Hi, cutie. Yeah, that's a good girl. Is that your house? No, but that's one place to be. Everybody got to have places to be. Wonder if I blew on those sawdust now. Very interesting. It smolders, but it doesn't catch on fire. Huh. Very interesting. All right, did I find the goddamn lighter? I thought I did. Where'd I put it? No, I think maybe I saw something similar to one. All right, fuck it. I'll just use some matches. God damn. That does annoy me, though. I thought I just found it a second ago. Oh, I already lit it. Yeah, I did. Wow. I'm thinking about too many other things. My fruit is old. That's bad. And my torta is a tragedy. This is my torta from yesterday. It's completely burned on that side. And it's really inedible altogether. I'm going to give it to some dogs because we have different concepts of what's edible or not. I have a dog dish around here somewhere. I think I'll give Frida first crack at it because I don't think she's going to finish it. I think actually it's going to be hard for her to eat. It's going to be very oh, hard on her tiny teeth ends. All right, okay. Oh, here's my tin right here. It's right on my goddamn nose. I was looking for it, and I was using it for stuff, you know. Right over there. Hi. Well, I don't think she's quite certain to do with what to do with that. Yeah, good, she's working it. Good girl. Yeah. She's having some pretty serious trouble. Oh, she got it open. Oh, she got something out. Did you get chicken? Actually, looks edible in there. Well, I'll let her work on that for a while. That seems fun for her. And shit, I'm making coffee. I have a thermos. That's good. I'm making a stronger coffee than normal with a grittier coffee, which is different than a coffee that I found in, where's that coffee go? I could make a sandwich today. I have the things I would need to have a sandwich. I have mustard. You know what I'm going to do? I don't want to give that dog this last can of tuna fish. This is my last can of tuna fish. But I also bought a can, I think I have two of them, of sardines. This is what I'm going to give her. And this one needs a can opener. It's this really cool oval tin thing. This costs 33 pesos. The tuna cost 20 pesos. And masa drenada. Contenido net is a bunch. Masa drenada is much less. There's a lot of salsa in it, I think. I don't know how that works. I think I was going to try one of these before I gave it to the dog, and I was going to heat one up and see if they were any good that way. Maybe I'll work on that for a bit here. That sounds fun. Also, I bought a can opener finally. You know, I don't know why I don't always have can openers here. It's quite annoying, actually. But here, look, I have a can opener. It was cheap. It probably isn't the best quality, to be honest, but I rarely use can openers. In fact, I haven't used a can opener in a long time because I don't know what it's like in the United States, but now all the cans have these little pull tabs on them. So this would actually be a fun activity to have people open up cans of stuff. This is a really shitty can opener. I can tell already. I regret buying it, actually. I think it's a piece of shit, and I think it's an instrument of torture. All right, I'm making it in this direction. Wonder if it's having trouble with the corners. No, it's doing okay. Doing okay. Wish I could show you stuff like this, but I don't got time to set up tripods and stuff. I got so much crap to do today. You know? It takes a lot of time to to make videos and things. And I mean, not if you make crap ass ones like this one. Am I still cutting through? I'm not even sure. I can't tell. It looks like I might be. Now I'm stuck again. Oh, we're going. There must be an angle thing to it. Okay, I made it all the way around that weird oval. What a weird shape. I mean, I do admit that one of my attractions to the idea of sardines, the very idea of them, is that they're cheap and they're kind of weird. Like, I'm attracted to them because I don't like them. It's really fucked up. But we'll get this guy open. This is a misuse of a knife. Incorrect action. These are kind of oily, I think. So here's the top, comes right off. And what I'll do is I'll wash that and collect these. I do not know what they're for. To recycle these, we should put them all in one place. And there should be a place for clean ones and unclean ones. This one has a price tag on it. It is unclean. And I don't even have a wastebasket for that right now in here. So that's a huge flaw. This kitchen is not set up correctly. And I need to make a definition of all the things a kitchen would need. For now, this is clean. So I'll just set it over here and it will serve as a reminder of my failure to have systems set up. Okay, so let's look at this. There's a lot of sauce in that. Some fish. Okay. Are you supposed to cook these? I don't know. All right, let's take a look at one of these guys. A nice sardine right here. Just poke it, pick it up. Okay. This is a sardine right here. Get some better light over here to show you. It's a sardine. You can see the skin. Oh, shit. God damn it. I wouldn't even say the sink is clean. Oh, it just disintegrates. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to have to figure a way to get to this dog's mouth. Well, that's fucked up. How the hell are you supposed to eat sardines? Are you supposed to cook them or something? I wonder if it says on there. Whatever is written there is way too small for me to read. All right, well, I got to try one, I guess. See if I can try and get it in my mouth. Yeah, they just cut in half when you stab them with a fork. This one just broke into 3 pieces right away. I should try and like it. But I don't like it. It doesn't taste good. I always think it's going to have bones. I don't think, maybe it doesn't have bones. Okay, maybe I should get over my fear of having bones. All right, let's try it again. I love it. I love it. He said without enthusiasm. All right, well, fuck. You know what this is? We're going to try this on Frida. It's a great morning for Frida. She's over there eating on a burned sandwich, and she's just still chewing away on it. Well, she's loving that. Yeah, she's licking all the stuff up the entire sandwich. Here, try this out, baby. Try that out. You like that? Yeah. Well, this is totally unfair, of course, to all the other dogs. She's getting massively preferential treatment, especially in this case. But I don't care. She's just a different dog, you know. She's so small. She needs to be protected more. It's just how it is. Ah, okay. Wow. I'm good at making places be messier. That's for sure. Really good at it. It's an immense skill that means I have to keep moving. Otherwise, I'll destroy everything around me. I'm like the Incredible Hulk, except completely different. Oh, this is almond cream that originally came from Costco, but somebody in Aranga bought it there and sold it in their store. And they probably marked it up a fair amount. I don't give a shit. They should make profit. They transferred it there. And the more cool stuff that they stock there is at a store called Flor de Sazon in Aranga. The more they stock there that's different, the more they actually get clientele that is looking for different stuff. So I'm a clientele. Right. I have a few apples. I have a lot of dirty dishes. Quite a few. That coffee sounds like it's just about to boil. Or maybe it is. Oh, it is. It just started. Oh, yay. Look at that. Nice coffee in there. I don't get fancy with my fucking coffee, and I'm not gonna. It's a waste of time. You know? Sometimes I speak in a dogmatic way. It's for fun mostly. People should do whatever the fuck they want with their time and their coffee. But I would like every single element of how we do everything to be optimized, to give us more free time, more free resources, to do what we feel like doing, you know? Yeah, I don't really know how many cups of coffee this even is. I have different thermoses for different things. Fuck was that? There's an inchworm on me. How the fuck did that get there? Fucking goddamn. Might have killed it. I tell you. Hey, I got a fucking great idea. Should have done this morning, actually. I can still do it tomorrow. Okay, so I have to plan out my evening, actually, to go around and record sunsets and my mornings as well. But evening is the next thing. So what will I do this evening to record the solstice? Well, oh, that was the idea I had. I could walk to somewhere and then make sure I can get back in the dark. That's actually not as big a problem as it sounds. First of all, I can try to charge some shit, but right now it's so cloudy I can barely even charge lights and things. Everything is having problems. Hi, honey. You did a good job on that. Let's see what you did. You ate all the sauce, and you did very good on the fish. Why do you look scared? I'm not taking your food. I'm not pissed off. Everything is good. Look, honey. Everything's okay. Look, look. I like the food. What the fuck is going on in her head? She does a lot of weird shit. I don't think it's especially more than other dogs do, but she's highly expressive about her state of her state of mind. Some dogs you kind of have to read their mind a little bit. Okay, so she got sardines. I'm gonna have a fucking tuna fish sandwich. It's gonna be awesome. I have this kind of shitty bimbo bread. Hopefully it's not moldy, but it has a bunch of preservatives in it. You know, I forgot it a little bit, so that's just how shit goes. I need something clean. Is that possible around here? Yes, it is. Oh, this is dangerous. There's a whole bunch of clean plates up here. I would never have to wash a plate. That's a bad idea. Bad, bad. All right, so I'll make a tuna fish sandwich. This is very luxurious, really. In fact, I'm kind of hungry. If you're going to make one sandwich, you might as well make two. Well, and then there's just one more piece left after that. So there's 5 pieces of bread. One of them is what's called the heel. It's not a leg, and that doesn't look like a heel, so that doesn't make any sense to me. What happened with the fucking coffee? How come I don't have coffee? It's in this thing, and I need a coffee cup. I need to make a restaurant curve. In fact, I could just do that, like, just start defining various forms of restaurants I'd like to see exist. Number 1 is the individually owned ambulatory restaurant, self-contained. We could figure out Bosque systems that supported vendors, and vendors do add to the excellentness of the place, and all vendors have to be approved. There's reasons for that. Mainly, I don't want the place to become a shithole, and places do become shitholes if there is no system in place to protect them. Everything is fucked up and dirty. Even the shit that was cleaned once gets dirty just sitting there. It is absolutely ridiculous. All right, how can I do this? I want to have a coffee. I want to have a cup of coffee. Here we go. Excellent. I'll just look at that coffee and enjoy it. And in this case, I'm going to use this luxury mustard that I got. Costco sells this as well, and then it gets resold. It's so powerful. I got it at Don Chucho's, which is also known as La Plata del Lago, near La Estacion, which is not the bus station, it's the train station, the old train station. That area is called La Estacion. And if you're going to live in the Pátzcuaro area or have that part of your route, for example, to get here, you would want to know how to travel through the Estacion. And actually, I should ask and answer the question, how do I use La Estacion as a transit hub as I travel in Mexico? And I could say all the directions and things you could be coming to or going from. You could be going to or from Uruapan. You could be going to or from Pátzcuaro. That's an extremely common route, and you could, take taxis either way to Morelia. Yeah, you could get taxis to go up into town as well if you got dropped off there by a combi. I think the combis go up into town. So you can actually get up into the centro taking a combi. I don't tend to do that, but I have usually driven into town in the past, although now I'm not going to do that for a variety of reasons. This is a little hard to know what to do with, this little guy. This is a pull tab thing that came off the can of tuna. I get my tuna in oil now, and that's because I've been buying it for the dog. If I buy it for people, I get it in water because I want to reduce oil consumption. But I'm trying to fatten this little baby up, make sure she's got all the nutrition she needs and all that. And I think she wants the juice out of this. Damn, this is like a holiday for Frida. I mean, she's getting all this nice stuff. She's gotten to nibble on 3 different flavors of stuff today, and as much as she wanted. She even stopped eating it because she got full. That's very impressive. All right. So can this bread really fit a whole can of tuna? This bread is so small. It's very bogus how small this bread is. This is bullshit bread, and I'm unimpressed, and it's stupid. Maybe I should make 2 sandwiches with it, but I had some other ideas for that other bread. This is the only loaf of bread of this type that I have bought in probably 8 months or so. Uh, Something like that. Oh, yeah. And I haven't had a tuna fish sandwich because I bought tuna. I didn't buy bread before, and I think I did a couple times just eat tuna right out of the can, which is not really that much of a great culinary experience, you know. Hey, little doggin, what do I got? I let the little dog in. Actually, this is bad. I don't want to do this in the kitchen. Put it over there. That's a good girl. Yeah. Okay, so uh, it's a pretty lame tuna fish sandwich, but you know, it'll work. And that mustard's actually real good. A person who was here before for quite a while made some various mustards. We bought special vinegars and uh, and mustard seed apparently, and she made really yummy mustards. I still have one left. It's the one I told her, make it so hot I can't eat it. And guess what? She succeeded. I think that's hilarious. Like, you got to explore the limits, you know, and I just don't find myself in the mood for eating that. Yeah. Should we go outside? I think we shall. God damn. Need more hands and stuff. I have gotten really good at filming with another person who's all prepared and stuff, and I can teach them how to film the way I like to. It's way fast, and it's actually faster to film two people than it is to film uh, with just yourself, to just film yourself. Yeah, Frida. Thank you. Good job. Ah, that was easy. What a good girl. Ah, come away, dog. I wonder if the chairs are dried off of dew yet. The first time I tried to come out here to sit down, the oh, yep, they're already dried off. That happened real quick. The sun has just cleared the trees. Right over there. Well, in theory, one of the things I could do today is to uh, drive into town, just Yotatiro, and buy fresh goods. There's other shit I need in Oranga, but I don't really need it. I gave my friend money so that he could buy gasoline. Feels good. Little puppy's over there curled up in the sunshine. She's shivering a little bit. I think what I have to do with that is wrap a rock, some foam, maybe a tile. I don't know. Tile's not very heavy. But wrap something to make dog beds. Like, how can I make dog beds cheaply and not have them get ripped up and turned into garbage everywhere? Because that sort of thing occurs around here, you know? I need to block the turret off. The way to do that is to build something similar to that other thing that has a thing you can put down, a countertop that you can put down. It makes it clear it's fucking closed. I'm yelling. That's weird. If I could, I would I would get on an electric TV. Electric because it's less noisy. There was a trail. If there was a trail all the way around the whole property, I would go drive that. Are we going inside? Why are we going inside? Oh, to get more coffee. Of course. I still have a little bit of coffee, but I like to warm it up. Hi, little honey. Well, she has not pooed in this house yet. That's pretty good. Because she did poo in the other house, and the other house was very inconvenient due to the stair configuration. That one was inconvenient because the stair configuration inside the building, and this building is inconvenient because of the stairways outside the building. Everything is a stairway going outside of it. It's good and bad, I suppose, but I really think it's important to build buildings so that you can walk on level. If it's on slope especially, I really love slope, you know. Anybody who knows me knows I'm crazy about slope for design because I want main floors to any building. And I know there's a big fascination with tiny houses and cute little cabins and shit, and those are fine. And I can have those. I got a lot of space here. But I believe generally that we need to house people in multi-story buildings, which should, you know, not be something controversial. But among people who want to live a more natural lifestyle, etc., it's not as popular. You know, it sounds like, you know, why the fuck? This is Nutella, by the way. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm just going crazy. I bought this the other day. I felt like it was my last time I could buy. This was 72 pesos, $3.50, almost $4 for a thing of Nutella this big. I don't know if that's a good price or not. It has an amazing taste. It's like, you know, why the fuck would you want to go move to the woods, and then live in a goddamn apartment building? Well, I think that's a serious mischaracterization of the entire design of the place, which is not at all an apartment building. Excellent. I have more coffee. I have to eat Nutella. That's pretty decadent. Today's the most decadent day I've ever had. Look, she went right up to her bed. That is so cool. There she is. That's a good girl. Yeah, that's a great place for you. I like it. Maybe I'll hang out in here for just a little bit. I think she's probably a little chilly out there, actually, even if it is sunny. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. This is great. Well, I'm going to change my pants, and I'm going to try and walk today somewhere. I did just realize that today is Tuesday, and I don't have a lot of fresh fruit and veggies. And the holidays are going to be here, and that's going to interrupt things, or I guess they are here. I don't know. But maybe I should try and figure out if Hector is going to sell food today. And it's still early yet. The problem is he comes in a very wide window of time. My phone's not currently working, and I have to find it and charge it. Because also I need to be a job reference for somebody. So. Oh, first sip of coffee in the morning. Wait, wasn't I already drinking coffee? I don't remember. This building is really cool. All these wood panels are all windows, and they open up. The problem is that the base of them continues to get used as a shelf a lot, and so, and then you can't put anything near that window at all because the shutters open inward. And my recommendation and thought is to put in windows which are completely open, or decide on some that are more important. Like I can understand the porch ones being closed because the person is right there. I don't know. I'm unsure. But and then the other ones, the big ones over here on the north, there's one, two, three big ones. And there's only two tiny windows on the south side. Or to put more windows on the south side. And then here, these big windows face east, and that's cool. There's two of them, but they're also under a porch. So they only get the first amount of the sunrise, but there's so many trees out there that the trees block the sunrise anyway. So you don't get the eastern sunrise light. You don't get the western sunset light. And so in terms of passive solar, this is not probably how you would do things. It's an amazingly cool building. It's people walk in and they're like, whoa. I think the things I need to do are to 1 year go up and use a wire brush and scrub the walls where we put in cob so that it blends in better. We've put foam in a few spots. We were fighting bees up there. We put foam in there. That needs to be chopped off because it just visually doesn't look good. That's it. That's the only reason. It's just a pure visual thing. And it's tempting to put in here to take these shutters off, to take the windows out, and to put in double pane, better windows. Perhaps with a shelf underneath or a bench underneath. I don't know. But it's, window into another space. And over here, we got the black deck is outside this one. Over there, the porch. And those are the only two sides that have any windows that would be interesting. One option is to make the black deck have a big roof over it, and then have a wall of double pane windows facing east into the sunrise. And the other side, not much you can do. So, and then that upper floor would connect with, would have a door, a secure door that goes into the upper area up there. And that would be kind of a back way into the lodge. That would be handy. I could increase the privacy of the library at times because you could come and go from the library from a different place. And I don't know if structurally it'll work out, but if you could do a story above that, I mean, why not? And then that could connect to a building that's behind the lodge because the plan is to build a building there. And so, you know, you could have a series of interconnected spaces that are used for various things. One of the great benefits of that would be as a location to put a big solar power system. I have a different spot I'd like to build one, and I have plans for whole building and stuff. I could put solar panels on the view, and that's not a bad idea. Like a full solar power system, like fill the fucking roof with solar panels. Have a correctly sized battery bank with a charge controller, an inverter that turns it into 120. Probably actually run off of it. You'd have to check the electronics of how far you can run, how much electricity. It's 12 volt because it doesn't like to travel far. But it might be really cool to have a bank of 12 volt, USB stuff, cigarette chargers, cigarette lighter chargers. I guess USB is the main thing, and then have regular outlets as well. But that electricity from the view then could get run to various places up on the mesa. But I still have the plan to do a bigger one in a different place. So that's a little confusing. And then the lodge here should have a really big set of solar panels. The casita is already hooked up to the lodge, and I see no reason to change that. The whole casita area has too many big trees, and just can't be done well. Huh. Well, uh, I do like the idea of overlapping electrical power systems so that each building can potentially share with other buildings its electricity. There could be a switch that just says, you know, there's a cable that goes all the way to the source of the power, all the way to the inverter, and there's a switch where you can switch all the circuits over to the other system, and that should go both ways. I don't know how to work that out, but I do know this: if we're going to spend the energy to dig cables, it might be worth it to figure out what else we could lay down in the same spot. Buried cables do work here so far. We should have junctions and stuff, and it's tempting to want to lay fiber optic. I mean, I don't know. I have to ask some of my geekier friends, like if you could just lay out something in an off-grid town of, let's say, 150 people, what would you create? What would you do? Oh, okay. Well, the sun has come out. I have a bunch of files I need to move off of things. This is a very annoying task, but some of the files are really interesting. I need to move them off my camera. I need to see what I've got. I don't know. Uh, All right. Well, I could just sit here all day. No, I can't. I'll move objects more. I'll try to organize some crap. I actually made some progress. I got electricity functioning in the bedroom. The reason it wasn't working is because there was a power switch that was off. That was it. My electrical system is a moderate disaster. It's not the building's fault. It's, yeah. I should actually talk to an electrician and see if there's any way to figure out how to utilize tubes that are existing within walls and stuff, because there's a bunch, and I don't know where they go to, so I can't wire it up very well. But that'd be cool. It's not the biggest priority since everything is currently working and therefore should not be touched. So, the dog is over there sleeping. Jeez, we just slept for a billion years. I slept so well last night. That was really pleasant. Really mellow, probably because of that. All right, well, I think I'll. God damn. All right. Gotta find keys for some shit. And, that's weird. Why is that way? That is left over from something else. Huh, that's fucked up. All right. Well, that was a long day. I think I'll go sit down and have a cup of coffee. Somewhere I've got my GPS. I think it would be worthwhile for me to uh, walk every single trail and GPS a great many points, which equate to do items of things I want to change in the space. Um, uh, whatever ideas I've got, everything. Make a big location and project list. Make videos about every location. Name them, even if they're shitty temporary names. You know? Because you can't talk about a place unless you can refer to it. Uh, I have an idea for that. I could just take the actual latitude and longitude. The way these KML files and other files work, a bunch of them are text, so they can be manipulated, which is really good. And what I would do is figure out to what decimal point, place or whatever, it had. Like, I'm at 19 degrees and 101 degrees. But I could pick, like, whatever is places around here and pick those numbers and then start to address things by the latter part of their latitude and longitude based on what my devices currently usually give me in terms of accuracy. What number do they give me? Now, the bigger number I use, the less accurate it will be, but also the more accurate it will be. And so the point is from north to south, I would want the range of numbers that fits within there conveniently. And I would say even go ahead and include all the way to Yotatiro and perhaps make the selection of what digits to use go all the way over to the big road, uh, way over, the Aricho Pichatero road, and then go from Zarzamora down to the railroad tracks. That's the range I'm looking at. I should draw that out on a map and then see what it looks like, and then see what the latitude and longitude of everywhere within those spaces is, and then figure out uh, what range of numbers, what latitude, longitude parts, the latter part of it, which digits I would use, and then make those into sort of an address system. That would be pretty cool. It could be that I should actually make sure I can go all the way down to the lake. That would be handy. Past Zarzamora, I feel like it's just a different world. So in that direction, maybe go a little past it. But yeah, definitely go a little past it. But that's just to figure out like what digit range you would use, and then you would truncate it and not even have to say that that's what it is. It's just standard issue. Once you put the coordinates into a spreadsheet, you could automatically truncate out the numbers you want, and those could become like addresses. Like you could actually have a coordinate system for here without saying exactly where the place is, even. That's a funny idea. The numbers are already there. And that could be the official number of a location um, in wherever we need a number for a location. I like that idea because it's so hard to find anything here. And the way I'm designing it without, it's not rectilinear, uh, that's going to inherently be a little more confusing than something that is. But I don't care. I have different reasons to lay things out the way I do, and I don't want to impose a rectilinear system onto this land right here. Some things can be. That's fine. Oh damn. Well, I've been going at it pretty good every day. I'm tempted to take the day off, and you know what? I should not do. Should not take the day off. I can at least move objects around and improve things, and there is no shortage of that shit to be done. So I've got to do that. What the fuck is that thing doing over there for? Seriously, what the fuck? Oh man. I still hear the bees buzzing out there. I wonder if they're woken up and flying around again. I don't feel like making a big fire today. I want to get that fireplace emptied out. Oh, it is nice out here, I tell you. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, they're beginning their morning buzzing around activity. I don't have the energy to bother them today. I should be consistent, of course, in my bothering of them, but I'm not. Mm. Oh. my damn notebook. Oh, oh. All right. That was so comfortable last night. What is temperature in here right now? It is now 68 degrees. That is the warmest place I have slept in a very long time. All right, so I don't know when the fruits and veggie guy is going to go to town. Correct. I like to go to town. Also correct. I could get a different kind of torta. Everybody makes different tortas. Well, in Yucatán, there's not a lot of choices. Should I do that? Yes, I should, because I should eat fresh fruits and vegetables. And also, I was going to talk to that guy. Hi, honey. How you doing out there? You okay? You're kind of looking at me weird. Well, let's see. Here's my to-do list from the other day. It's still a good to-do list. I've not done all those things. This is some other stuff. Maybe my notebook is in my shorts. All right, I gotta walk fluidly. Very fluidly. Oh, I know where my notebook is. It's outside. Because I was trying to wake up and have a nice morning. Where did I put my coffee? There it is. All right, let's go make a new list for me. Shit to do. People to be. Here's my keys. These are a good set of keys. Good. My keys are a fucking mess. I don't know. It's so hard to keep keys organized. I think I make key rings for specialized reasons, and I think I have to make more things on key rings that identify that key ring, and have a list of all the key rings and which keys are on it, and then update that as needed, and do it on paper. Fuck it. It works fine. How am I supposed to do everything at the fucking same time? I'm missing out on the morning here. I should go for morning walks almost every morning. Maybe I should become the kind of person that fills up a thermos with coffee. I recommend it for other people. I think the key is that I should have here in the forest a whole bunch more outdoor seating in remote areas. I think I already talked about that in some other video, and the key takeaway was dig flat spots and have the upper end be a bench that's just dug into the dirt. We can cob those over or not, or cement them later, or just, it works just better. We could plant thyme and stuff on them. I don't know. I'm not sure, but that's the cheapest, easiest thing to do. So, hi, honey baby. How you doing? Hey there. You cute one. Yeah. I need to take her for a walk anyway. All right, so what am I going to do? Last time I did walk in with a backpack, but I felt limited in what I could buy. And food's fairly cheap, and I can buy things that last really well. In fact, I could think about my list really carefully because I get a little confused when I'm there. I'm like, he's got some stuff, he doesn't know their stuff. What's nice is he has stuff that's in season often. So, the prices are fine. And of course, I don't have to go into a ranga. So that's just a stellarly wonderful thing. I do want to ask him about young coconuts and if he can get those for me and how much they would cost. Sorry, that's not what I meant. I meant old coconuts. I want coconuts that will sprout. That's what I want. Whatever will sprout, whatever that is. I want to sprout them as coconut trees, palm trees. I have certain palms here. Coconuts do not want to grow here. They don't want to. I'll plant them anyway. I want to see how it goes. And, it's a very great product. The coconut is a huge seed. It's the biggest seed in the world, I believe. Could be wrong, but I'm usually not, hopefully. Fuck. All right, so the question is, do I go to town or not? I want to. I want to. I would drive to town. I could do it. It's a good idea. I could even buy some canned goods, a little bit, just to keep me through times when I don't have food. Hi, Sweetum. I could do that. I could empty out the van as much as possible, drive up there to the view, look at the view, and think about what I might need to pick up there later. So it just goes in my head. And I wonder if I should take little puppy. Dogs like new places. They like new things. Dogs are kind of a pain in the ass. I do have a leash, and she has a collar that I don't think she can get out of. The town we're talking about doesn't have a lot of traffic. It's a really cool town. It's really somebody was real smart, and yeah. I wonder if GPS Track Maker has an app now. I like that program quite a bit. I know how to use it. Yeah, that's fairly tempting going into town. Uh, there's dangers always with that. I don't think I'd order a pizza. I feel well fed, and it's a decadent thing. I don't only do it like at most a couple times a year, I suppose. It's been a while now, but I don't know. I'll feel like it. I guess the main reason is getting the fruits and veggies. Problem is, if I don't know what time he's going to go there, then I have to go there and bring a book and all that, and a notebook, but it's good for my mental health. You can just go there. Huh. I guess I hate driving the van. It just seems like always a risk, and I'm low on gas. I'm low on everything, and the van's slowly falling apart. It's got more things broken than work at this point. One friend of mine said I should just pull the engine out and put it into some other vehicle. It is a good engine. It's a V8. Uh, and a Dodge Ram 3500. I don't think I want to do that. I like that van. I can use it around the property here, and I got to get another vehicle. That's it's now or it'll be an emergency. So all right. Well, if I did that, that would get me through a couple weeks probably. One trip to town. Hi, honey. I could take the puppy. Should I take the puppy? Hi. You want to come up here? Why you like sitting on my lap so much, huh? Why you like it? Why you like it for? Rawr. Don't stick your butt in my face. That's a good girl. That's a good spot for you. All cuddled nicely in there. Yeah, that's very good. Well, geez. I do need to look up where there's vaccinations and, I gotta look up my CURP number. What the fuck? Maybe I do have it in some document. I gotta look at some stuff. So I thought he used to come around 11, but sometimes he doesn't show up till 2 or 3. So unfortunately, it's a 3 to 4 hour window. The last time I went there, I gave up on him. I thought he's not going to come. I was going to leave. I was actually preparing to leave when he pulled up, and I just barely noticed him in my rear view mirror. And I said, "Hey, that looks exactly like that guy's truck." And then I said, "Hey, that is that guy's truck," because it was that guy's truck. And I went down there, and he was his usual friendly, helpful, selling fruits and veggies kind of guy. Nice guy. I do have some onions left. I guess I could get bananas and apples and. Huh. I could actually ask him if I could record our interaction. Even just record audio would be fine. I don't need to make a whole video and stuff. And just make sure that when I buy stuff, I ask, what is the price of that per kilo? What is it? And I could later go back and listen to that. And I could learn what he often has, what seems to be in season. I could ask him, ¿qué hay en la temporada de ahora? ¿Qué hay de nuevo que es en temporada algo? And ask him what the price per kilo or piece is. Some things are sold by the piece. And by doing those videos and recording those, I could actually have a little library of them. That's one reason to do it audio, because it would take no space, right? Although it would be ideal if I could post these onto YouTube and then they're stored somewhere else, which I can't do with an audio file. I'd have to make a video and then add the audio, and it's less work for me to just upload videos, even if the video sucks, but I just want the audio. But if I did that, every couple of weeks, all year long, I would be able to see the graph of what things went where in price. And if they don't change much, I'm probably being overcharged because most things have a time when they're in season, and that's the best time to buy it. And really, he's not the best guy to buy it from. It's a guy with a pickup truck down in Aronga with a sign that says 2 kilos for 30 pesos or something like that. For a buck and a half, buck 75, you get like almost 7 pounds. I think someone should check my math, but um, that's the best way to buy stuff, and then preserve it and have a plan for anything like that. Have a preservation plan for every type of food, whether we should or shouldn't do it, why, what the energy inputs and outputs are, how long does it take, what are the benefits um, for every single ingredient. And I have an ingredients spreadsheet, so that works out pretty well, actually. All right. Is that what I should do? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Well, shit. I can do that. I did go into town. It, I didn't get done some things I really have to get done. Yeah, there should be an app. Like I need to have an app. There needs to be an app that shows where he's at, and he can just only tell people who he wants to how to have access to that map. And he should have a smartphone, or his vehicle should have a thing, kind of like an Uber would have or something. I want to know when he's coming. Uh, that would help everybody. He would get more business. Maybe he could quadruple his customers because he goes to multiple towns. Also, I could probably order with him things like a whole style of something. That would be great for him, real easy for him. One sale, he sells a lot. Um, I'm not sure what I'd get a whole style of. Perhaps if I had more people here, oranges, make orange juice. Depends on the price. I guess we could just consider everything. I need to print out a map of how to get here. A lot of people don't have smartphones. Also, I need to make a collection of everybody's email addresses and phone numbers. Most people don't have an email address. Yeah, well, I'm going to need food. I'm looking forward to a new year, I suppose. Yeah. I don't want to go into town. At the base level, I don't want to do it. Been doing a lot of stuff lately, I feel like, but I got other stuff to do. Screw it. It'd be a nice break, and I need to empty the van out fully, and I didn't have to do that. I could take the little dog, uh, and she would have fun. It's good for her socialization. I'll use her as an excuse to do what I should do. I could sit around the basketball court. I feel very well fed right now. I feel like if I was just going to stay here, I probably wouldn't even eat today. I've been eating really well for a couple days, like more than I'm used to. And I don't feel hungry at all. Also, I don't want to get fat. I was fat uh, when I was laying in a fucking bed forever. And then I just slowly lost it, which I'm happy about. And now I want to build up actually more muscle mass. And I got a long way to go. I need to practice balance. I need to practice different stances. And really just walking on trails is right there a huge amount of work. And I think that's the best thing to do, even though afterwards I'm real tired out, you know. That's okay. If I'm not tired out, I'm not working hard enough. That's my opinion. So, even though it's hard to stay motivated occasionally, if it's all kind of just pain, it's not biting evil pain. It's nothing at all. It's more like the pain you have if you're not used to doing a sport at all, and then you start doing a bunch of sports stuff, like running cross country or something. Uh, but well, running cross country is actually pretty painful. Practicing running cross country for fun, just like running cross country on trails and stuff, trail running, super fun. And actually, that's one reason I should have some trails around here redone, because that would be a fantastic thing to be able to offer to people, is a restored trail system. I had one before, and it would not take much to, for example, improve the far side loop, recover the mid trail. That was never a good trail anyway. But that way you could do like figure eight shapes and stuff. That would be pretty cool. Like, and then especially if I did the lower trail over there. I do love that idea. But every trail around here is really fine for trail running. I guess some are easier than others, but whatever. Uh, this has happened before. Tuesdays, this is one problem with having like Tuesday be the only day I can go and easily get food, is that what if I don't feel like doing it on Tuesday? And I don't feel like it most of the time. I would feel more like it if there was somebody else here, because then it becomes funner. Uh, but I don't know. And Frida, although she's a sweetie and she's nice, I talk to her, but she's not much of a conversationalist. Uh, she definitely communicates a lot, but she's not a good talker. Not her thing. Well, she's have shopping bags. Yeah, food is a good necessity, and I'm even out of most things. Mainly it's healthy food, actually. Ah, mm. Oh, they were going to build a new toilet over there in town. That is pretty exciting, and I could take pictures of the murals that are new. That would be cool. They're new murals, and I got to fucking photograph them. That would be really a good idea. I forgot to do it the other day. Oh, the lighting sucked. Oh, god damn it. What's the lighting like today? It's a really hard chair to get out of on several levels, psychological and physical. Oh, went down to check on my cat. My cat had no water. It was a fucking tragedy. Uh, every building needs caretakers. They need people responsible for them. Uh, well, this is going to be a bad time to go into town for a while, the holidays. Therefore, it is an excellent day. It's what, December 21st? It's an excellent day to go into town and get food. Okay, fuck it. That's a decision. God damn it. I don't like the result. All right, let me make a what I'm going to do in Yotatiro list. My notebook is completely full. That's a big problem. Uh, uh, let's take a look at what's going on out here. Uh, uh, it is an absolutely gorgeous day. How could I not go to town? I could bring my cool solar charger for my phone. That's fun. I don't have data. I don't have uh, connection when I'm over there in town. Love to. There's a notebook. I wonder what that has in it. That's really dumb. You know, it'd be cool. I should try this. Let's see. I got a pen. That's good. Let's get all my shit together here. Uh, uh, God damn. All right. I need to plug everything into charge. It has not gone well lately. There's a little bit of sun out. That's good. I don't know if it's enough for me to actually charge anything, though. So, uh, yeah. All right. So, let's see. What clothes do I have on? They're fine. Fuck it. Who cares? Um, 500 pesos. I need that. Cool. I have money. That's a good thing. Well, yeah. So I guess there's a question of do I take the little dog or not? And another question is how do these tiny little headphones work? I bought some wireless headphones, which I don't know how to use. I guess I could figure that out. Look, I'll take them with me. Take along an extra memory card. I need keys. Got keys. I hate the pockets on this thing. This is bullshit pockets. Take an extra battery for the video camera. Here's my hat. Definitely need my hat. What's cool is I have a little chair in the van, and I could actually use that chair to sit on if I was waiting for something. And sometimes, you know, you gotta wait for shit. Okay, I found a notebook and then I lost it. Maybe it's out here. Hi, honey bunches. Oh yeah, they demolished that. See, that's what real dogs do, Frida. They gulp stuff down. They wolf it down. They're not prissy little wusses. Hey! No! Don't do that. Nobody do anything. That's my favorite command. Nobody do anything. All right. Solar charger. See, this is the problem. Get on, boy. Is it takes a while to get shit together to go to town. Get on my way. God damn it. It's very lumpy stairs. Okay. Okay, excellent. Yeah. God damn it. Start to pay too much attention when I'm walking. It's so annoying. Why is this pocket closed? That's stupid. Oh, what's in it? What's this? Oh, right. Yeah, I'm gonna put this somewhere. Okay, that's fine. Bring a notebook. Yeah, baby. Is it gonna rain? No. A nice lady from town died. I saw that on Facebook. Kind of weird, you know. I've been here for 17 years, I guess. Pretty soon I'll be saying 18. And in that time, of course, people get older. Little kids grow up, and some of the older people die. It does kind of suck. Okay. Well, I have clothing on, that's good. Shopping bags. I need shopping bags. Where the fuck did I put them? Over here. Yeah, that's excellent. Here's another notebook. Huh, it's a weird little notebook. Why is there no battery in this? Oh, I know why. Because the battery I just put in the van has just been charged, and the other one is in the pouch, and it's probably charged because it's supposed to be. And I don't know if I'm going to be doing a video anyway. I should, though. Well, I got to go. I'll see you later. I got too many things to move around. I need both my hands to do it. So, I don't know what time it is, but quite soon I need to go to town with being prepared to be there for quite some time. I should probably even bring water. That would be really cool. I would like to drink water. I could just drink a lot right now. I like that better. I'll drink so much water that I don't need to drink anything there. Oh, pissed off bees in that direction. Fuck. Should I bring the puppy or not is yes. Definitely bring the puppy. It's got to be. It's got to be the answer. Because she's fun. And it's for her education and to help her be a mellow dog and to give her a fun day. I can put the crate in the van and use this also as a practice travel thing. I don't have any treats. I already gave her all her treats. That sucks. I've treated the shit out of her. It's too bad for training purposes. I wanted to think that going in the van is fun. Unfortunately, if I call her to go in the van, she'll probably run away from me because she knows my tone of voice when I'm saying like, hey, let's do a thing, you know? And so far, she's not really into doing most things because they aren't fun enough. I think she needs to have more fun. Girls just want to have fun, right? Especially little dog girls. Oh yeah, I was not supposed to get shopping bags, and then I got distracted by the camera. All right, what do we got? Not bring the tripod. That's just a decision, you know. It's tempting to bring it. It really is. All right, I'm gonna get tortillas and I need a shopping list. How come I don't have a shopping list? I'll just look in here and see what I want. I got that, I got that, I got that, I got that. I got lots of stuff. I'm fine. I don't need much. I just need fresh fruits and veggies. Why didn't I eat the spread? That was dumb. Now it's getting crustier. Stick it back in the bag and eat it later. looking moldy. All right, got that. Hi, little honey. You want to go to town? It'd be fun. It's Frida's first trip to town for fun. She has been to town. She's gone to town to get sterilized. Why else did she go to town? Oh, trying to get her sterilized, but not having an appointment. That was bad, yeah. Because I missed my other appointment, and but I finally got it done. She's great. All right, well, I guess I'm out of here. Which means I'll see you later, maybe. I feel like I'm forgetting everything. I'll at least try to put some shit into charge, I guess. God damn it. Shithole. Fucking junk. God damn it. All right. That was not good enough effort, man. Bummer, dude. All right, I got my shopping bags. Oh, I need my bottle of alcohol sprayer thing. It's probably out here. Yep, there's one. Thought I had a smaller one. All right, I gotta go. Goodbye.